My name is Jade and welcome to my space. If I didn't make it obvious enough, today we're going to be doing a flip through of my first ever traveler's notebook insert. I named this journal Volume 1 because everyone else in the traveler's notebook community numbers their inserts, but technically this isn't my first ever journal. Last year I used the Hobonichi A6 planner as my everyday journal, but that became way too stressful to keep up with, especially since last year sucked so bad. So this year I switched to the traveler's notebook, and oh my god, best decision ever. The insert that I just completed was a mixed paper insert that I bought from Touch of Paint X on Instagram and Etsy. I will leave her info linked in the description. I absolutely loved this insert, and when her shop reopens, I'm definitely going to buy like 3 more. The paper that she uses is like the perfect density in my opinion. Most of the papers are fountain pen friendly, but they're not unbearably thick like cardstock is. I started this insert in December of 2019 and finished it in April 2020, so it took me about 4 months to complete my first insert, which isn't that bad. I do a lot of writing in my journal, as you can see. Part of it is memory keeping, the other part of it is just a bunch of emotions that I'm feeling, which is kind of why it took me a while to finish this insert, but time is a social construct now, so who cares how long it takes for you to complete your journal? If life was normal right now, I probably would have finished this insert sooner because I would have had a lot more to talk about, but with everything going on, journaling in the second half of this journal is kind of hard. I ended up taking a lot of breaks from journaling in this insert, but I ended up finishing it in the middle of April because of some family issues that I needed to mentally work through. At the current moment though, I am taking a break from journaling just because I have nothing eventful to write about. I have set up Volume 2, which will be my next video, but I haven't journaled much because I have nothing going on besides school. This insert has taught me a lot. I've made some really fun spreads in this insert. I've made some really ugly spreads in this insert. I went back and messed up some of the spreads in this insert, and I've definitely pushed my creativity in this insert. I know that my journaling style isn't like the typical vintage mixed with K-pop style that most traveler's notebook users post on Instagram, but I just can't force myself into that style. I don't listen to K-pop, even though I've tried many times before, and I don't really do the vintage style because I don't own anything from like the popular brands that everyone else uses, like Classicy and Shamil Gardens. The only thing that I do that is somewhat similar to other traveler's notebook users is layering, but again, I do it so much different than others because my style is so different. I don't really know what to call my style. I just know that it's fun and messy, and each spread is different from one another, and I really like that. I even like the ugly spreads that I've done. And this insert has helped me stop ripping out pages. In a regular notebook, I would be so quick to rip out a page if I hated it, but I've been able to develop my own techniques to somewhat save a page, which I've had to do way more than once in this insert. At first, it did make me a little sad that I really couldn't do the styles that other people do, but that's not what journaling is about, you know? Would morphing into something that was more Instagrammable help me grow on Instagram? Yeah, probably, but Instagram shouldn't be the thing that defines me or my journal. And that's part of the reason why I haven't posted on Instagram in a while, but I promise I will be back to it soon. But don't feel like you have to be the same as all of the other popular journaling Instagram accounts just to be seen or validated. It is okay if your style is very different than everyone else's. Trust me, the variety in journaling styles is very needed in this community, so post what you want. But yeah, sorry, I know that was like a very random pep talk, but it just needed to be said. Overall, if you're thinking of getting into journaling, start with a thinner notebook first, just to see if you enjoy it, but don't worry about making it look like everyone else's, and don't worry about how many supplies you have. Just journal. Talk about what's on your mind, write down memories you want to relive, put down all of your hopes and dreams. Just make your journal a space for you to feel comfortable, especially if you don't really have anyone to talk to about your problems. Journaling isn't as corny as people think it is. What is corny though was that random second pep talk, but what can I say? Your girl lives for the corn. Anyways, stay safe, protect your mental health, and I will catch you in the next one. Stay gold.